I feel like this has been so much to take in. That's really sad, and I feel like I don't have time to process it. When you reach the quantum moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. No. That was like the most intense one, like emotive one that we've read so far. I feel like I wanted to cry. I was like, I just have to get through it. I feel like I just need to digest what happened. The quantum moon is another next port of call along with 50 million other places.
The never-ending to-do list. By the way, I am going to, before we forget and annoy some people, turn that back onto freeze time.
Good idea.
Also, I'm still in control. Kayleigh can debrief. I love control. Sorry, I love just going around the solar system a little bit. So
I was just going to say, can we look at the ship log to see what it said about all of that?
About the quantum knowledge, the power of quantum knowledge. Yes.
Because I felt like I just was rush reading it to read it and process it, you know, before exploding. So the Nomai built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its sixth location. Remember this final rule: to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The pilgrimage to the quantum moon was a deeply significant journey for the Nomai. After the two groups of Nomai stranded on Pt21 and Brittle Hollow were reunited, it became their united goal to find and visit the quantum moon. So they did get back together. That's really nice.
Do we read anything else? You had quantum shrine that's just popped up as well?
Yeah, these bits about the quantum moon. The Nomai built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in the pilgrimage to a sixth location. Okay. And then we have sixth location. The quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown sixth location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage, during which the quantum moon carried them to its sixth and most secret location. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. And then we have the quantum moon big boy. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. The Nomai on Pt21 observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching. Chert's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Harthian has been able to land on.
Quantum shard?
I think we're good, but a strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. The Nomai determined this shard as the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum manner. The Nomai hypothesized that this shard is actually a piece of the quantum moon. The shard emits the same signal as the quantum moon. So, to get to the quantum moon, I need to go back to Pt21, use the quantum moon locator, see what planet it's on, use the camera or something, I think, to keep it there. No, hang on. Could I use the camera? Maybe I can use the camera. But I remember last time I was looking at the quantum moon from the locator, and then the sun and stuff was like passing through. It didn't get rid of it out of the sight, even though it probably should have done. But it was quite challenging to keep the moon in view. So maybe I can use the scout. Okay. Outstanding tasks. Quantum moon. Visit it. I've done the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, but I need to do the Black Hole Forge.
Just to help you, and viewers get a little bit of a different thing here, there is a brilliant website. Lovely time for a plane to start taking off. There's a lovely website, the Outer Wilds Wiki, which gives the text. My God, it's so loud! I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I don't know. We don't normally hear these planes.
Also, they're not little, but they're propeller planes sometimes, and I don't know if that was one, but it sounded so much louder. Anyway, there's the Outer Wilds wiki, and it has all the text, which is really helpful. So
Oh.
I don't think I wouldn't say you to do it,
No.
but I can read out to you what you were getting stressed about right at the end then.
Okay.
Bells, if you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honour the members of our clan who came before us, those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, brackets, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you.
I'm actually crying.
Katie's crying now. I'm glad I got to read it out to you rather than rushing with it.
Yeah.
And you also got one of my favourite lines in the game as well about the end of the other scroll, be curious on your journey.
Yeah. A good reminder for life.
It is.
I feel that there's a bit of a puzzle piece in that message of like, how did the two tribes get back in touch with each other? So we have like the escape pods explain how they landed on each of those planets. We have escape pod 1, which is still not accounted for, and then there's no other tribe mentioned. Escape pod 2 was on Ember Twin, which is where the Sunless City was. Escape pod 3 is on Brittle Hollow.
Technically, no. Escape pod 1 is on Brittle Hollow. Escape pod 2 is on Ember Twin.
So it's escape pod 3, we don't know where it's at.
Yes, basically.
Okay. So escape pod 3, we don't know where it's at then. And there's no mention of it there. So we have that part of the story. They've come from the vessel. Those Nomai were moving to find the eye shrine. No, to find the eye of the universe. Based on signals that the eye was sending out. They crashed. Escape pods launched. Or not necessarily crashed, something happened to the vessel. Escape pods launched, they landed on those two different planets. Then there's a gap that I don't think has been explained yet. But tell me if I'm wrong and I need to revisit something. We now know that these Nomai ended up communicating with each other in order to build the Ashton project. Get the cores to each other. Get the materials to build the stuff for the sun station. Yeah, we know that they were able to talk to each other and travel around. But how did that happen? How did they get to that point? And then the Quantum Moon bit is almost after all. Well, it's not after all that because it's concurrent. Am I correct in that we're missing that piece of information in the middle?
I mean, I can explain everything I know once the game's complete, but you've got a pretty good understanding of the timeline.
Okay.
And it's obviously told very out of order.
Yes.
I just saw that you've got, so this symbol here, star, means there's something more to explore.
Oh.
And I remember, I didn't want to say at the time.
I think we were rushed for time.
You weren't rushed for time, you were rushed for trying to cross the gravity crystals underneath the crust which ended up getting you to the Hanging City.
Oh.
But
I need to go back there anyway to go for the anglerfish.
you're thinking of the Sunless City. This is the old settlement, which is on Brittle Hollow, where they first constructed temporary shelter.
That's on Brittle Hollow?
The old settlement is, yes.
Oh. Okay.
May I, because I know you don't like navigating, get you to Brittle Hollow, because...
To that old settlement?
To the old settlement. You'll recognise it when you're there.
Can you tell that Jim's driving?
I still use autopilot, though. It's very helpful. I can see your brain is decompressing a bit now, and you feel a little less stressed, but also very overwhelmed by everything that's happened.
You don't know me at all. Oh, is it this Malark?
Malark?
Guess it makes sense that the old settlement would be near the escape pod.
Correct. Now watch as I fall into a black hole.
Oh, someone's getting cocky, aren't they? A bit cocksure. Very, very well done. I would not be trusting myself to do that.
So, you probably read all this. So,
Yes.
Yes, we went through this. So, it's... I don't know if it's major, but exploring here is a maze, obviously.
Uh-huh.
I think you read this?
I think I did, but let's reread it. I remember being frustrated I couldn't get down there. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's how we...
Speak up, I can't hear you.
Thatch. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel.
So we did
Philip.
remember reading it. I remember you reading
Yeah,
this, actually.
the signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. Yeah, because I was thinking about...
Yoga.
Plume. No, my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older? Thatch, imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Felix, the signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the centre, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something.
Just like that.
Just like that. Okay.
God's sake. Ay. So I think you got distracted. You wanted to go over there. That's...
Yeah.
Remember that?
That sounds about right. I feel like I did walk up some of these, though, but probably in a different area because they all look similar, don't they?
They do. Which is, yeah, no slight on you, but it's very easy to get lost around here. Although, I need to upload a video because I explored this with the ship and looked up, and it looked really cool. Looking up from basically the black hole. I'm just checking. So there's a central...
spoke? Well, not a spoke, a central island.
Yes, island's probably a good word for it, actually.
Oh, how do you get to that then? Oh, maybe that's what we were looking for. I feel like we saw something and then we're never able to get to it.
I can't remember. I don't know if it's that difficult to get to that, surely. I say that with such certainty and then can't reach it. Maybe it's from the floor below.
Don't think I'd connected that there were lots of different floors. I don't think I've read that. Thatch, is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost? Or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Milleray. Oh.
I love the text in, well, the game in general, but in here in particular.
So it's still raw, isn't it, around this, they don't know if the people on Ember Twin are okay at this point.
They've just constructed a temporary shelter, basically.
Yeah. I don't recall this. This looks new.
So...
Thatch, I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? Felix, no, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Interesting they're using the word well to describe the vessel.
I won't say anything.
Is it a living thing?
I won't say anything.
Felix, we warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. So they warped. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Thatch, suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. Felix, I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3.
Try and remind me about that. I mean, it might be very difficult to remember, but about that line when I said I'm not going to say anything with regards to the vessel not being well, because I will explain it, but more when you know more about the vessel, basically. I'll explain it then.
Okay. So this is presumably the vessel. And, that's the eye, and that's what they are reacting to this, or that's the signal that the eye is sending out.
The eye is sending out 4 bars of Wi-Fi. That's what's actually going on here.
4G.
4D.
I'm guessing this is dark bramble, and the vessel has become entangled in it. So is the vessel inside dark bramble? Is the vessel the red dot thing that I saw? Right, so they've got the vessel, presumably in dark bramble, encapsulated in it. It's sending out the escape pods. There's 3 escape pods. One has landed on... one's landed on the twins. One has landed on Brittle Hollow, although I don't recognise that symbol. And another is within Dark Bramble, maybe. That's my hypothesis. But they don't know where Escape Pod 3 is. Or do they know where Escape Pod 3 is? Have they had a signal from it? I can't remember.
I don't know which way I came from.
Don't look at me. Retrieve. Kusa. I don't recognise that name. We can hear the other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. Kusa, I'm unsure how to be me without you.
We're both crying now.
That's really sad.
And now we have to hold each other because it's a sad thought. Oh. Yeah, so I said about the line in Be Curious on Your Journey, and it'd be one of my favourite, but that is my favourite line in the game because it's so well written.
Oh, I can't talk because it's just a snotty mess.
Excuse me. Yeah, that line destroyed me the first time I read it. So we've been here. See, now I'm doing you. It's so easy to say when you're not got the controls.
It's easy when you're the passenger.
Yeah, but my God, this place is a maze. But it's very easy to... This is why I've thought it'd be helpful for me just to get this, because there's only a few bits of text here that we're missing. I don't know if that's spoilery. But you hadn't missed much, but it's very easy to miss them, as we've just found.
Yeah.
Where the hell is that small bit of text that we saw but couldn't access?
Is it this one? Oh, that one. Yeah, I can't think about that line.
It says so much.
Heart-wrenching.
It says so much from so little. It's so well written. Because I know exactly what it means. It's
the
there.
sad thing as well is we haven't seen those names elsewhere. Of course there will be generations of Nomai, but this is like a lost story almost.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. Oh, frisky. Look at you.
Like a boss.
Ilex, look out below. Ilex, look out for the gravity hole, so I don't know what it is. Ilex, well, should you slip and lose your grip,
Whoa, hello.
then into space you'll go.
Do you know what? I don't know if
Surface integrity 0%.
I don't know if I've ever seen this poem.
Really?
Maybe, but I mean, I've watched a lot of playthroughs and it's a pain to get to. But I don't know if I've ever seen that before. And yes, surface integrity 0%, which now you know what that means.
Are you in? No. Falling. Currently falling. In we go! Can you land on the black hole forge thing? Bye! Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
It's not my first rodeo.
Oh my gosh, well done. So where are you now? That. Oh, hi. Nicely done.
Anyway, that was, I believe...
Surface integrity 0%.
That's because we're still on that same scout location.
Oh, of course.
But yes, I will go and check at the ship log. But I do believe that is what was the missing text, or what was still to read there. And sorry for everybody if Kayleigh should have done that herself. It's one of those small things that navigating or...
No, I'm glad you did it.
Yeah, getting around there is such a pain. And you find secret poems, and I thought I'd seen everything in this game. Maybe I have seen it before, I don't know.
I think it was nice actually that you were doing the controls so that so I could just bawl and not have to get overwhelmed
This game...
by the navigation.
This game is emotionally destroying in certain ways.
Don't go in the dark, in the ghost matter.
But yes, that one particular line, oof,
Yeah.
my favourite.
Is that why you wanted me to play the game, just to see that and see how I reacted?
It's not, but I mean, in some ways, maybe yes, it is, because I do want you to have seen. There's an YouTuber. I think it's a weird way to describe him, but he's a YouTuber called Jonathan Pye, and he's a UK political satirist. I don't know if that's the right word. Commentator.
Yeah.
And he had a video, which he spoke about the arts, and I think this was when the Tories were in power, the Conservative Party in the UK.
And it was in COVID as well.
During COVID, and they were cutting funding to certain industries, including theatres, I think London theatres, and maybe around furlough and getting paid and whatnot. Anyway, he always stuck with me, a line he said in that the arts are crucial, and I hadn't considered it in this way, because they're capable of making you think something or understand something in a way that you've never thought about it. He was much more articulate than I am.
It's like they put across it they convey an emotion that you've felt but never been able to articulate.
Perfected there by Kayleigh, able to explain what it is. And I think Outer Wilds, which I genuinely think is the epitome of everything I've seen in humans' art.
And science.
Yeah, but I see it as a piece of art. Like it's a play, a book, a game, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like in terms of something that humans have created. And I do think gaming is the ultimate way to tell a story. And I think a line like that is exactly what really draws me to believe that way. It's the epitome of that, because it's a it's a feeling that I wouldn't have had. It's a feeling, like you said, it's a feeling I've had, but not able to put into words, not be able to articulate.
I think sometimes as well, they're feelings that you don't even know that you were trying to articulate it.
But the
You
idea,
never wanted to tell, like you've never felt a need to tell someone, but when you hear someone say it or perform it or whatever, it's just like, yes, you instantly know.
exactly. And that
what
line
is.
there, and I'm glad I've got to have it on almost film, on recording for the rest of time, living on YouTube, exemplifies what I feel, because that line, I'm unsure how to be without you. Yeah.
Don't say it.
Kayleigh's going to cry again. Kayleigh's going to cry again, but yes, it's that one line is a perfect example of what I mean by that. It's something that I would be unable to articulate myself, but my God, does it hit home, because I would hate to be without you. Anyway, there is now no longer an orange star here, so the old settlement is explored. I'm going to hand the controller back to you.
Oh, hang on.
As you are fiddling with your hair.
No, earring.
Thank
you.
And you can go for your nemesis, the ship log.
Okay. I think I'm going to call it a night at
But
the
do you want
end
to
of this
read the
run.
final bits? That's why I handed it over.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what to prioritise, because I still have a lot of green bits, you see. Let's go anglerfish fossil. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. Nomai children used to play a game in Fossil Fish Cave. There is a way to enter Fossil Fish Cave from Stepping Stone Cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. Ugh. Okay, so to-do list, Quantum Moon.
I'm going to write this down so next time we play,
Yeah,
which could,
let's do that.
could be tomorrow, it could be a week away from how things have been recently.
Yeah, this has piqued my curiosity, but now I know where the anglerfish are. I know that they're on Dark Bramble, and they will eat me, and it will end my run.
But you won't be scared by it, apparently.
I
You'll
won't
be just
be
like,
scared
oh
by
yeah,
it.
I'll just go inside it.
Yeah.
So, to do on today's date.
Do.
So, Anglerfish District.
Anglerfish, well,
Anglerfish Cave is what? Anglerfish Fossil.
Fossil Fish Cave, which is accessed. There is a way to go from Stepping Stone Cave, and the entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. Maybe I need my torch. I don't really know what that means. Okay. Old settlement. Oops.
Wrong button. Towards your bottom leftish, I think.
Quantum Moon, write that down,
Quantum
please.
Moon.
Old settlement. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability. So then we have the murals. A mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the Nomai vessel. Can you put down query escape pod in Dark Bramble?
So just put, I don't know if we've got Dark Bramble written down. I know we have, just I haven't got anything tied to it.
Mural 2 confirms it is Dark Bramble.
So escape pod in Dark
One
Bramble
of the
question.
3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of Dark Bramble. A mural of Dark Bramble ensnaring. What a great word. The Nomai vessel. A mural of a Nomai vessel encountering a signal. Escape pod 3, one of the 3. Oh, I've accidentally read that one. The vessel. What have you got to say? The Nomai warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. I think the red light that we saw in Dark Bramble could be the vessel. Let's put that down as a to-do list. But I need to know how to evade the anglerfish.
On the to-do list now, you've got 1 Fossil Fish Cave, 2 Quantum Moon, and now I'm going to put 3 Red Light.
Yeah.
Red Light in Dark Bramble.
Yeah. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble, so it couldn't get out. Okay. Escape pod 1, one of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. There's also this intriguing thing about it being like it's a living thing. Hanging city, a Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. This city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I found a switch in the Meltwater district. Oh, this is the other one. Black Hole Forge.
It's going to number 4, but I think it's... Well, I don't think it's ahead of anything. It was your to-do list from earlier today and ADHD / this bloody game.
Can you also make a note? Question, enter from Ash Twin.
Question, enter from Ash Twin.
I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. Oh, so that is the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. The Nomai travelled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. So, another thing to bear in mind then, that if I am going to go to the Ash Twin to try and enter the Black Hole Forge, I need to have previously lifted the Black Hole Forge. So I need to go to Brittle Hollow first. Which maybe makes sense, because with the time loop I'll have to wait until the Ash Twin desands. So that will give me time to go to Brittle Hollow, lift the forge, go over to Ash Twin, and then try and...
So I'm going to write this down.
Yes,
so
please.
Black Hole Forge, enter from Ash Twin, go to... branch from Ash Twin, question mark. But before, raise the Black Hole Forge? What you said?
Yes.
Raise...
On Brittle Hollow. Oh, crikey. Okay, well, it's actually useful to look at this and...
You think?
Chet's camp. That was a while back. Chet has set up the astronomy gear on the North Pole of Ember Twin. Chet has spotted an unusually high number of supernovae recently. All of the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. The stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they're much older than we realised. Huh. I wonder if that means anything. Sun and City, so I still have stuff to do there, which is not surprising. That's what that
The orange
star
symbol means,
means.
yes.
Okay. Ash Twin Towers. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The Whitehall station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Another to-do is that the Ash Twin is encased.
Yeah.
The memory banks are encased. So there must be a way in. That's got to be a puzzle.
What am I writing down as a to-do?
Break and enter into...
Break and enter? Doing a job here.
Breaking and entering.
Okay. Like a heist.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that yet.
Okay. Break and enter.
That's a later task. Lakebed Cave. A Nomai named Coleus was standing on the Wandering Rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. To travel with a quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. Coleus said this quantum rule to escape the cave. Coleus used this quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Melori returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to observe his or her surroundings, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. That's important to know for the quantum moon. I'm just thinking about the quantum moon.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the thing.
Quantum means top left.
Thank you. Okay. Quantum Shrine. That was right. So I was like, yeah, I need to go to the quantum moon. But there's a secondary task that once I've arrived on the quantum moon, I need to use that to go to the 6th hidden location. So could you add that as a follow-up task, please?
For Quantum Moon.
Yeah. So first, go to Quantum Moon. Second, figure out where the 6th location is with the Quantum Shrine being on the North Pole.
So Quantum Moon, Shrine, North Pole.
Okay. Oh, so much to read. Quantum caves. The Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in the multiple caves on Pt21's northern hemisphere. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. Also, we need to determine if these shards look like the quantum moon, or are they from the quantum moon. Quantum Grove, there's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal of the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. And Lakebed Cave.
No, you
No, I hadn't.
Yes.
I marked it, did I?
Yeah, so you could go back to that location rather than marking the entire planet. You can mark the Lakebed Cave if you wanted to go to a specific place later.
Tower of Quantum Trials. This tower held knowledge a Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. That always reminds me of corporate wants you to find the difference. I'm probably butchering it. I know what it looks like, this meme.
That's exactly what it is. Pam in the office, US. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture.
The Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. We've been with them, shards. We've hung around with them. Quantum Moon Locator. A Nomai device created to track the quantum moon's location. The Nomai hypothesized that the quantum moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. The quantum moon travels to a total of 5 locations. No. It doesn't. Probably goes to a 6th. Quantum moon. Can you make a note to remind me that we need to do that from Pt21? Okay. Right, where else we got green? Red. Over in the green section. Oh, what are these? Subsurface energy.
This is about the interloper.
Yes. Subsurface energy readings. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. 2 of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Frozen Nomai shuttle. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. There's more to explore here. Then we have the gravity cannon. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nomai shuttle. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the interloper. Much more to figure out. Okay, ocean depths. Oh, it's been a long time since we were on Giant's Deep, eh?
Remember this from 5 years ago?
Alright then, so the ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Can you figure out WTF is going on with these jellyfish?
So WTF is going on with jellyfish?
Bramble Island. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Please write down another task. Help Feldspar in Dark Bramble.
You've got red light in Dark Bramble. Should I put it next to that? To combine,
maybe.
Combine your thing? I'm just going to put it down on your very long to-do list. Help Feldspar in Dark Bramble.
Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. And I can hear Feldspar's signal. Harmonica, thank you. Right, Rebek's camp. Rebek has set up camp at the bottom of the crossroads. This is on Brittle Hollow. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rebeck is Timberhearth's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Well done, Rebeck. Southern Observatory. The new, more sensitive locator the Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. The Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead look for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Is that thing that I tried to go to? Is that the probe?
What thing you tried to go to?
The thing that broke my navigation and...
No, the one earlier today.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Tornado simulation. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. There are the cyclones the Nomai used to send... These are the cyclones the Nomai used to send components into orbit. Please write down. Figure out gravity cannon, Giant's Deep.
Gravity cannon, Giant's Deep.
The parts that are in orbit, I presume is a gravity cannon.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes, I understand. So figure out gravity cannon, Giant's Deep.
There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Whew. Orbital probe cannon.
Yes, that's what confused me.
So it's not a gravity cannon, it's an orbital probe cannon, which is linked to this island construction yard on Giant's Deep. This island is where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, the Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. That didn't mean anything to me really when I first read it. Still doesn't, but... The Nomai finished building the final module for the orbital probe cannon and sent it into orbit around Giant's Deep. I used a Nomai projection pool and saw the interior of a space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. The Nomai decided to construct a probe cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Gabbro sees a bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep.
What are you thinking? Apart from there's a loud plane behind us.
I'm not sure what I'm thinking. Is it that whatever is happening from the orbital probe is triggering the loop or causing the loop? Or is the loop triggering something to be sent? I don't know. But I'm sure at some point all will become clear.
There's a green exclamation to the left of the orbital probe cannon.
Thank you. Gabbro's island. Gabbro is lounging in a hammock near the island shore. Good for you, Gabbro. Gabbro found a Nomai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing and Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. Gabbro remembers dying. They saw their memories flash before their eyes, just like the time with the statue. Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we're in a time loop. So, because they both have their memories connected to a statue, as we read earlier, that means the statues have been activated, which would only happen if something failed.
The Ashton, I can't remember the exact word, but if something was succeeded or failed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we don't know which one it was. Oh, I feel like I'm learning loads and then I reread this and I'm like, I don't know anything. Okay, is that all of it?
Zoom out. Go to the left. Use my non-glasses eyes. Yes, you've caught up.
Oh my gosh. Well, it was actually very useful to revisit all of that.
What are the chances of the log being helpful?
Look at this nice little spiral of things. All
You
coming from the
right now
Astral
are that-
project.
You right now are that Charlie Day meme when he's looking crazy with the corkboard behind him.
True that. Okay. I know that I'm not at the end of a time loop, but I'm gonna call it a day now. I think it's a good time to.
I'm gonna do one thing for you.
Okay, go on then.
Just because you were curious about it.
Off he goes.
Which way are you navigating?
Straight into Timber Hearth.
No,
Is that Timber Hearth?
Yeah, it's Timber Hearth, yes. Just want to make sure we're not going to get to the sun.
Good thinking. It's pulsing, isn't it, the light? Yes.
I don't think I knew, because you lost your electrical systems, right?
When I crashed into it. I can't remember. Lots happened today.
I'd say, despite the frustration at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which everybody gets frustrated about, I got very frustrated about it. Oh, he's going to overshoot the target. Thanks a lot, autopilot. Can you do that again? Undershot the target, did you? Fuck. Okay. I did the same as you, pushed in the controller.
It's hard, isn't it? It's so little. Right. Oh. Oh. Did you want to come to this just so you can do the signal?
No, but I will identify the signal for you. How close do you want me to be, mate? Crikey.
It's on Deep Space Radio. Deep Space Satellite. Huh. Fun. So what is that used for then?
Basically, it's not much help for you, to the point where it's not actually helpful for you right now anyway. This is the angle around the sun that you're going at.
Yeah.
Because it's 360 degrees. And you can see now it's actually really quite cool. I mean, just look at those visuals of the spaceship staying still.
Yeah.
We are, it's so clever, the programming behind this game. We're below the plane of the solar system, the pizza of the solar system, to the point that we are, well, I'm guessing that'll be around 0 degrees or something. We're 244 degrees below, or whatever the scale is. I don't know where 0 degrees is. So we're actually looking, according to this map, up from the solar system. But the way they do the programming is all of this is happening kind of simultaneously. Like, that's why you can zoom in on this, and those solar flares we see, if we looked at it from here, will be the exact same solar flares. Like the miracle of programming these guys have done, because it's a simulation rather than a... You started as a simulation rather than a game.
Yeah.
It's so clever. But it says right early in the game, I think in the museum, that the map that you see is thanks to the Deep Space Satellite.
Huh.
So this is the cannon in the game, not as in the orbital probe cannon. The cannon in the game is, this is providing the map for you. Which is why your map, when you knocked it off, I don't know if I can do it with my body. When you knocked it off course. So this is what I find really interesting. Your electrical systems failed, but it's not electrocuting me or anything.
Maybe you need to do it with the ship.
Yes, but when when you knock it off course, the map goes offline, because that's how...
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's all it was, but I thought that would be a good use of time if you were done for the day anyway. And yes, if I...
Yes, a very good use of time. Also really cool to see
the solar system like this. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous game. Now, where is it? So when this happens, and now I can't access the map because the deep space satellite is tumbling away.
Ah. Can you follow it?
I can if you... There we go. Look at it go. Actually, I don't think I've ever... It's got something written on it. I guess it says error offline or something. I feel like it would be the interstellar docking sequence if I try and get on. What does that say?
I don't know.
I'm spinning the wrong way. Come on.
You can't get any closer. I think you probably need to jump out of the ship to have a look, no?
Error. Map offline.
Oh. Oh my. Go into it again then, see what happens.
I think we know what happens. Although it's not actually screwed up as much as I... This is a very unusual girlfriend goes gaming when the boyfriend takes over for a second.
And breaks everything. Look at it go! Oh, I feel kind of sorry for it. Oof. Okay.
And the inevitable happens. Oh, I'm still alive!
What? You're in the ship?
Well, I was.
Oh.
I don't know, but this now is...
Well, you're not going to last long out here, are you?
This is like my worst fear.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And we're going 19 meters a second away from the sun.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Anyway, the ship blew up. And we survived somehow, but... Oh, what a nightmare. And I can't even see where we are because the map's offline.
Guess you're just floating around space then, aren't you?
Yeah, but we don't have the time to float around space, so we are going to quit out after, I'd say, productive in the end, after your earlier frustrations.
Yes.
Learned a lot because...
Yeah, that is true. Thank you for bearing with.
The impatience, and I fully understand it, to not go through with Tower of Quantum Knowledge and get answers is very tempting, but I hope you feel better that you got there 90% of the way.
Yeah, I think it's kind of an accident, really, wasn't it? The thing is, I had seen that surface integrity before, but I'd never... Like when I first landed on Brittle Hollow, like weeks ago, whenever it was. Just hadn't really paid attention to it since. Anywho, we'll work through the checklist.
Work for the checklist. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do before we actually go. And this will be the most voice I think I've had on this playthrough so far. To-do list. Today's date. Fossil Fish Cave. Quantum Moon. Dash. Shrine from North Pole. Dash from Ember Twin. Look at that for timing. So Quantum Moon. Then you put in... Go to the shrine. Get the shrine on the North Pole. And then you've also got a note from Ember Twin. 3. Red light in dark bramble? Question mark? 4. Black hole forge. Dash. Enter from ash twin? Question mark. And then important from your other sub to-do list. Raise black hole forge before going to ash twin from Brittle Hollow. Number 5. Break and enter ash twin project. The heist. Number 6. WTF is going on with jellyfish. Number 7. Help Feldspar in dark bramble. And number 8. Figure out orbital probe cannon.
8 things. And I'm sure it's going to throw up a bunch more stuff. But it's exciting. We've learnt a lot.
And we've got the
So
perfect
way to go.
And we've got the perfect timing for this. My reading skills were fantastic.
Now let's watch it. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. I don't know if we've seen it from that perspective before. Or like actually imploding on the stuff like that. Wow. But the heat it must be generating to go that blue. I like how when you're this far out, it's. Is it gonna get you? I guess it will.
Look at the giant steep. That's so cool.
That is very, 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 very cool and thoughtful. Here we go. Bye.